Hello, plant lovers, and welcome back to your Venisca El Flora YouTube channel. Today, we're exploring one of the most extraordinary species in the botanical world, Amorphophallus Spectabilis. A true giant among plants, Amorphophallus Spectabilis stands out for its sheer size, strange beauty, and its fascinating life cycle. If you're a fan of rare and exotic plants, stay tuned, because this species is an absolute must-have for any serious plant collector. Amorphophallus Spectabilis was first scientifically described in the 19th century by European botanists who were captivated by the exotic plants found in Southeast Asia. This species, native to the rainforests of Java, Indonesia, is part of a much larger family of fascinating plants known for their unique inflorescences. Back then, just like today, plants like Amorphophallus Spectabilis were celebrated for their size, beauty, and strangeness. Though lesser known compared to its cousin, the corpse flower, Amorphophallus titanum, Amorphophallus Spectabilis holds its own as a botanical wonder, standing tall with a majestic presence. So, what exactly makes Amorphophallus Spectabilis so special? First off, the size. When fully mature, this plant can produce an inflorescence that reaches up to 2 meters in height. That's taller than most people. Imagine walking through a tropical rainforest and coming across this towering, otherworldly bloom. But size isn't the only thing that sets it apart. The spathe, which is the large, petal-like structure, unfolds in a dramatic display of color ranging from greenish yellow to deep purple. It's a sight to behold, almost like something out of a fantasy world. And while it's visually stunning, the bloom also plays a crucial role in the plant's survival, attracting pollinators that ensure the continuation of this species. Amorphophallus Spectabilis is the perfect example of how form and function come together in nature. One of the most fascinating aspects of Amorphophallus Spectabilis is its life cycle. Like other members of the Amorphophallus family, this plant grows from a corm, which is an underground storage organ similar to a bulb. During its dormant period, the corm sits beneath the soil, gathering energy for the next growth phase. After several months, or sometimes even years of dormancy, the corm will produce a single, massive inflorescence. Following the bloom, the plant develops one enormous leaf, which resembles a small tree, that helps replenish the energy stored in the corm for the next cycle. Unlike typical plants that bloom annually, Amorphophallus Spectabilis requires patience. It can take anywhere from 3 to 5 years for a single bloom to appear. But when it does, the wait is absolutely worth it. Amorphophallus Spectabilis has one of the most unusual pollination strategies in the plant kingdom. While most flowers attract bees and butterflies with their sweet fragrance, Amorphophallus Spectabilis uses a much more unusual tactic. It releases an odor similar to that of rotting flesh. Yes, you heard that right. This plant's strong, pungent smell attracts carrion beetles and flies, which are tricked into thinking they've found their next meal. Once inside the spathe, these insects help transfer pollen, ensuring that the plant can reproduce. It's a clever, if somewhat unpleasant, way for the plant to guarantee its survival. While we humans might find the smell repugnant, in the world of insects, it's irresistible. Now, let's talk about the exciting part. Can you grow one of these incredible plants at home? Absolutely, but it does come with its challenges. Amorphophallus Spectabilis requires well-draining soil, plenty of humidity, and indirect sunlight to thrive. This plant mimics the conditions of its natural rainforest habitat, so creating a similar environment is key. Make sure to provide ample space, as the inflorescence and the leaf can both get quite large. It's also important to be patient. Amorphophallus Spectabilis has long dormancy periods, so you might not see much activity for months or even years. But when that bloom finally emerges, it's a truly spectacular sight that few plants can rival. Thanks to its impressive size and unusual life cycle, Amorphophallus Spectabilis has become a favorite in botanical gardens and exotic plant collections worldwide. When it's in bloom, it draws large crowds who come to witness the wonder of nature. It's an experience unlike any other. For the home grower, having this plant in your collection is like owning a living piece of botanical history. It's a conversation starter, a showpiece, and a testament to the wonders of nature. However, with great beauty comes great responsibility. The native habitat of Amorphophallus Spectabilis is under threat due to deforestation and habitat destruction. Conservation efforts are critical to preserving not just this species, but the delicate ecosystems it depends on. By supporting conservation projects and raising awareness about these rare plants, we can help protect them for future generations. So why should you consider adding Amorphophallus Spectabilis to your collection? Simply put, this plant is a showstopper. Its towering inflorescence, unique pollination strategy, and sheer rarity make it one of the most exciting plants a collector can grow. It's not just a plant, it's a conversation piece, a challenge, and an opportunity to connect with the marvels of the natural world. And while it may take patience, the payoff is nothing short of spectacular. Amorphophallus Spectabilis is one of those plants that reminds us just how amazing and diverse the plant kingdom truly is. From its unique pollination strategy to its towering bloom, it's a species that commands attention and inspires awe. If you're ready to take on the challenge of growing your own Amorphophallus Spectabilis, head over to juveniskaelflora.id, where you can find seeds and growing tips to get started on your journey. With the right care, you'll be able to watch this plant transform from an underground corm to one of nature's most remarkable blooms. Thanks for joining me today on this deep dive into the world of Amorphophallus Spectabilis. If you've enjoyed learning about this incredible plant, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more rare plant content. And as always, if you have any questions or need advice on growing exotic species, leave a comment below. Until next time, happy planting and keep exploring the wild world of exotic plants.